Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox here, coming at you with a new testing video, that being of the Galbaldy Alpha high mobility type, which has been the reward for the recent ranked matches that have gone on. So, taking a look at the suit here. So, Galbaldy Alpha high mobility type, this is the level 1. It is a 450 cost rate that can be used on ground and space. Has a mobile suit HP of 15,500, so pretty decent right there. Ballistic resistance of 22, a beam resistance of 4, so very low beam resistances on this suit. A melee resistance of 22, range strength of 25, melee strength of 20, movement speed of 135, top speed of 220, thruster gauge of 65, and a turning speed of 66. And you have 14 close, 12 medium, and 6 long range slots. And let's take a look. We have a melee priority of 3. And this has space compatibility, so we'll gain some skills in space. Looking at the equipment here, we got the beam machine gun. This is the same one used by the Galbaldy Jaeger. And 500 damage, 15% heat rate, and 500 range. So, yeah, very nice beam machine gun, a favorite weapon of mine that I like to use on the suits that can use this. I think this is a couple suits, like 4 suits that can use this weapon, so you got some variety there. You can also use the Galbaldy Alpha beam rifle, which does 1,700 damage, has a heat rate of 95%, and a range of 350. And that's kind of like your basic instant stun rifle. It doesn't focus fire, it just is an instant stun beam round. We have the High Mobility G Alpha Beam Saber, 2,400 power and a cooldown time of 2.5. But you can also trade that out with the Galbaldy Alpha Beam Saber, which gives you a similar melee pattern to the original Galbaldy Alpha. So if you want something like a more standard use Beam Saber, then you also have that option as well. You have the Needle Missile, which has a power of 160, 30 ammo, and a range of 200. So, kind of like the Gyan's Needle Shield. I think these might actually both be similar to the Gyan's Needle Missile and the Shield bombs, which is our next weapon, the Hide Bomb. Has a power of 1,700, 4 ammo, and a range of 150. And this kind of launches a floating mine. It kind of floats for a bit, and it will explode if it either hits a target or if it just goes outside of its range. So overall, a simple but pretty nice looking kit so far for a melee centered suit. You have High Performance Balancer level 1, High Spec Airback level 2, Maneuver Armor level 2, Force Injector level 2, Melee Combo Controller level 2, Assault Booster level 3, Anti-Blast Stabilizer level 1, Emergency Evasion System level 2, so you have a double dodge roll, and Flight Control Program level 2. Alright, so, before I do that, we also have a mobile suit explanation. I'll leave this up here if you'd like to pause and read through this. Alright. So let's take it to port base and see what we have here for the Galbaldy Alpha high mobility type. Yeah, from what it looks like, it seems like it's going to play similar to the Gyan, which it probably is meant to be similar to the Gyan, but at a cost higher. Alright, mission start. Well, this is just free practice. Alright. Boosting speed seems pretty good. Movement speed also seems pretty good. A little sluggish, but not too bad. So we have beam rifle, or beam machine gun is more like it. So typical burst machine gun. Get some decent damage out on the Galbaldy cannon. And also some similar damage to the Gundam, 200 under, but that is for type disadvantage. Alright. 1,992 on the Gundam. 3,190 on the Galbaldy cannon. Alright, check out the beam saber here. See what our swings are. Alright, looks like this might be the Gyan's melee pattern. tab. Alright, so decent damage on the Gundam. Oh, I accidentally hit the Galbaldy there, didn't mean to do that. Wait for both of them to get up. I would have tested a full combo on the Galbaldy. I guess I'll test the needle missiles on the Gundam. Alright, 132. Let's see. Looks like it takes around 13 of them to stun. Let's test this melee again on the cannon. Alright, that does decent damage right there. Hide bomb. Okay, reloads. Already he's up pretty quickly, so you can shoot a bunch of them. Alright. You can kind of boost around a lot. Alright, so nice boost right there. Alright, very quick boost time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so yep, 13 gets the stun. Alright, decent damage on the support. I'm gonna do the melee again so you can kind of see a full look. Alright. Just the downswing now. Alright, decent damage. So I do like the melee damage that this can put out. Again, it seems to play very similar to the Gyan, but it does have the added benefit of having the beam machine gun added. So that's what I think this is going to be. This is why I think I've always seen this used over the Galbaldy Alpha beam rifle, because this really gives you kind of like a lot of range that most melee-centered raids don't really get. Right. Test this against the Gundam. So you can either do your burst fire. Alright, so it takes all 3 hits to stun. But you do have that option. Is the enemy raid on you? Okay, there it is. Hiding behind a tree. Let's see, I'm gonna burst and see what a charge shot does. Alright, 2,580. 4,000 hit. Alright, needle missiles finished off. So needle missiles are probably gonna be a good finisher weapon. Hide bomb would be good to maybe whip around corners in case an enemy is trying to chase you. Shot just a downswing on the cannon here. I'm gonna hit from the front. Alright. Got the tab. Alright, 6,000 damage. Pretty good. Who needs a heavy attack when you can just do this? Tab. So overall, I feel like the damage capability is there, especially against supports, as should be expected from a raid. Okay, well, all those hit. Missed. Try again. Boom, boom, boom. Just a downswing into needle missiles. No, I don't do as much damage, but still pretty decent damage for what it is. Yeah, I definitely can see this being a good kind of replace. Well, it doesn't have as much melee as the Gyan. It actually, strangely enough, has a bit more range stats to it, which honestly would help with its weapons such as its missiles and high bombs. So I will say that's pretty good right there. Let's see. Missile. Alright, 2,264 again. Alright. Overall, I'm really liking this suit. It's giving me some pretty good first impressions. This is a suit that's already been in the game, but it does... I think it was first a clan match suit, now it was a rated match suit. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing end up in either the DP store or the recycle ticket store. But overall, if you did get this from the ranked matches, I may have said rated earlier, brain, not during the testing video. If you got this from the ranked matches, I would highly recommend using it. Or if you've already owned it and you got it from the clan matches that I think is where this suit originally came from, and maybe you just haven't used it yet or didn't really think about using it, maybe give it a whirl. It might actually be really fun to use. Let's see. Anything else I want to cover? Weapons are good. Again, not as much melee as the Gyan, but I do feel like it can get the melee in, especially on supports. And again, you do have the beam machine gun here, which operates a lot more like a sniper weapon, so that's good. Needle missiles make a good rapid fire barrage weapon, and also good for staggering foes. And then your hide bombs are pretty good for sneaking up an attack on a target. Again, the biggest flaw I really see with this is probably going to be its low beam defense, because a lot of the 450 and 500 suits pretty typical for using beam weapons, so especially with 500 with suits like the Gundam Mark II, or even at 450 with suits like the Jetta, or even a bunch of Gelgook variations if they aren't using the bazooka instead. But all we can really do at the moment is give this a shot in some matches sometime. So, hopefully that's something I'll be able to get. Also, it just kind of looks cool. I like the color on this thing. But, it's kind of more like a video about, like, if this does get added to DP or Recycle Ticket Store, I would highly probably recommend getting it. Seems like it's going to be a more than capable machine on the battlefield. So, overall, gets a thumbs up from me. And with that, that's going to be the end of this testing video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.